Hello my wonderful computer and also not very computer audience. Today I want to talk to you about thin clients. So computers that are kind of like the olden day terminals. Not so capable in themselves but capable of connecting to outside servers and able to run web-based programs. And that ties into this thin client question. Are web-based programs the future? You have seen me use a lot of that one program, PixLR, and that's an image editing software that runs on your, browser. I love it. I love it. But it's just one of those programs. I also use a lot of Google Docs, And Google really is going for this, all the way, They want to push this through. That's their style. And the question is cloud computing the future and is the web-based program the future? So if you are not right now learning programming, are you gaining the skills to build web-based programs? Because think about it. Really think about it. I feel that this is where we are going, and a programmer should learn these skills, With many programs, you get the dedicated version on your hardware, and then you get something that doesn't really work that good, for example, with Photoshop on the web. And that's how they do it, Microsoft does this, with Word and that kind of stuff. You use probably this in your education, Word online or Office 365. But what if we reverse this and we created the web version as our main, target? That has to work amazing. And then we created a dedicated version, but you can also use this, But that's secondary and the web-based stuff is primary. If I was a software developer and if I was a kind of a CEO of some software company, I would say that that's the way we should go in the modern time. Because programs that are of any value, this is just my opinion, can't be run on smartphones either way. On iPads, iOS, in my own opinion, for producing something and making something and doing something, is worthless, the operating system. It just sucks. It sucks big time. And there, the programmers don't really have to think about this. Think about how Apple really doesn't want computing to go this way. But Linux and Google, Linux stuff and Google, so I would guess that Intel and Google, are really thinking about the possibilities of this, But Apple, it's kind of old-fashioned, Google is trying to go to the cutting edge over here. Yeah, that's what I feel. Thanks for watching. A question you can speculate on when the next time comes that you open up your Chromebook. Fuck those fucking Chromebooks, The problem with these devices is that you can do anything hard. You can do things like hardcore video editing on them, You can't use those programs, I have to edit my videos, Video editing is one of those things that, you could never do on a Chromebook, And what if you don't have the internet, Then what happens? For example, I have thought about building, a dedicated type, I don't know, what do I call it, video editing and YouTube making machine, But the problem is just that I would want it to be offline because I have to focus. And nowadays, you know, I have a solution for this, but it's a Franken solution, you know. And I have thought, could this be made into a product? And I believe that it could, and it could have a market. But it's so hard to explain actually to other people, like why I do computing. I do it like nowadays. Like nobody does computing this way, I believe. So yeah, I believe in web-based, you know, future. And I'm a Linux user, so I use, you know, web-based stuff. You know, the Pixelr software is one of my favorites. You know, I love it. I just love it, you know. But I bet there are kind of like limitations to what you can do through the web browser also. So I'm not expecting anything amazing, you know, come out of it. You know, for example, 3D modeling is probably something that it would be kind of very hard to do on a web-based solution. But I would want, for example, a digital audio workstation, like what are those called? You know, something like the, you know, FL Studio, you know, for example, on the web browser. I would love that, you know, and I believe that, well, I found some drum machines actually that were web-based, but I haven't went out to look for that kind of solution. Maybe they exist already. So the next time you are trying to find a program, if you are a Linux user, you might find a very, very nice, like, web-based solution. Pixelr is my, you know, web-based, like, favorite program. Nowadays, it's amazing what you can do with the program. And it's fucking web-based. But of course, I have, like, used the program for like years, so I know how to use it, you know. So go and check out my art making videos. You can see what I do with that program, you know. I don't use Photoshop, you know. That's not my style. Fuck that Adobe stuff. Thanks for watching.